This playthrough is rated M for mature. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of AI, the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we had an action-packed adventure as we saved Iris from the clutches of the hired goons or something like that. And we found out, and Pewter was in on it the whole time. He and Renju apparently had been lovers. For how long, it's hard to say. Before he's married, after he's married, during he's married. It's who knows, but... why is Renju doing all this? We still don't know. We just wanted to kidnap her for some weird reason. So, and I don't believe anything about that secret organization crap. But either way, we've escaped, and now it's just us and Iris. Time to confront Renju. Apparently, he's here at the shrine. So let's find out what happens. Or we're just here for collect our
Moma
mind.
and Mizuki contacted us. They're all safe.
Good.
I breathed a long sigh of relief. Okay, never mind. I guess he's not here. I thought we were, like, going to confront him, but I was like, well, wait, we don't know that, so I don't know. I thought we were close to the end of the Actually, let me check the flowchart. Let's see how we're doing. We got to be close to the end of this, like, time. Oh, we're back to the center. Oh, well, there you go, then. Which is probably where the left pathway ends up tying to, so, which I bet the left pathway has its own dead arc or whatever you want to call it, so we probably got a bit more to go. So alright, never mind. I thought we were pretty close, but anyway, let's keep looking around. A tree in the rain. Yeah, that kind of whole action sequence was kind of stupid. I'll tell you the truth. Not even anime stupid, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm just a grouch, a dog, a fumo or fuko or whatever it is, lantern, an arch, a chozu, or choja, wash your face. Oops. Yeah. I kind of wish they had not greened stuff out if it didn't give any new response from a previous, exploration. Maybe the game doesn't assume you've checked everything every single time you were there, so it just resets as if you haven't or something. I don't know. Yeah, nothing really new. Alright, so Iris, how does it feel to get kidnapped? Does it feel good? Does it make you feel good?
Yeah, I'm a lot better actually. Sorry, by the way, for everything.
During our escape, Iris got motion sickness. I decided to pull over at Akumi's shrine so she could rest.
Oh, and thank you. I never thanked you for saving me.
You should be thanking those three. Some bodyguard I am. I put you in danger.
That's not true. If it wasn't for you, I would have... Anyway, there's nothing else to say, but thank you.
We didn't want you to put you in the danger in the first place. You were the idiot who wanted to follow us around all the time. Ugh. Anyway, so Peter say anything?
Nothing in particular. I didn't talk to him at all in the car.
What about the group of gangsters?
They were all speaking different languages, so I didn't understand anything.
Well, good. What good are you? And then we cap her in the head. Bet the winter ice?
Looking at the iris again?
Oh, yeah. I can't see it well in the rain.
You must really like that flower.
Of course, we share the same name.
Iris, rainbow goddess.
Yeah, that's what Uncle taught me.
The uncle again.
Perhaps it is not the flower itself that Iris likes.
But the man behind the flower. I mean, wait, what? You can't actually look at the flower bed again, like X-ray it, or not X-ray it, zoom in, right? Yeah. Listen to her story.
Do you think the fruit of immortality really exists?
Legend about the shrine?
Yeah,
I told you yesterday, I don't believe in that stuff.
I see.
But you do believe in parallel worlds and secret societies.
Well, we didn't originally until apparently going inside the Somnium changed our brain like that. I think we were hornswoggled or whatever. But anyway, she said we were supposed to listen to her story. I was gonna say about here, sit right back and you hear a tale about a sailing ship, and then oh, never mind.
Because I experienced that Iris' Somnium.
This could be a negative side effect of the sink. It is possible that you've been emotionally compromised by Iris's morbid inner consciousness.
Emotionally?
Well, there is no point in discussing this now.
Yeah, we've been emotionally manipulated. That is terrible. Although I guess she wasn't doing it on purpose, but still. Bad uncle. The man from Uncle.
I used to love Uncle. Not like romantically. I was 12 at the time, and Uncle was already in a relationship.
You don't have to say romantically, because we understand it. You were 12 years old. Jeez. You don't have to point it out to us. We're not idiots. Okay, sorry.
You mean with your mom?
Oh, you knew about that?
I've heard a lot. Like the Okonomiyaki incident?
Yeah, the picture I drew.
Right.
We were always like that. We always acted silly and played around and stuff. I remember that in 6th grade, Uncle and I used to play hand games.
Hand games? Sounds vulgar.
Like ratty cakes.
It's patty cakes.
It's like patty cakes mixed with rock, paper, scissors.
No, it's patty cakes.
Ratty cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it, poke it, fill it with fruit. Put it in the oven. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. I win, yay!
Yeah, you were insufferable even as a kid. What was his real name?
I don't know. I only called him Uncle. Mama called him Falco.
Falco?
Isn't it a funny name? Sort of weird for a Japanese man. Oh, maybe he wasn't Japanese. I never found out where he was from.
Before he met me, he committed some terrible crime.
It appears that Hitomi and the assassin number 89 were dating.
What?
Now you have to take the penalty. Up, side to side, up, down, pinch.
And number 89 is with Renju now. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah, if you didn't know that he was gonna be her dad, I'm surprised actually. This game's not. I mean, there are a few times where I'm surprised, but it's usually in the stuff that's like not clues and stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, you can pretty much guess a lot of the stuff that's going to happen. I mean, a good mystery needs to have those clues there. Otherwise, it's not a very good mystery because you need to be able to, if you're good, piece it together before it gets to that point. Unlike the movies and shows that just surprise you and then have no clue or context clues, where they try to explain it afterwards haphazardly. I'm looking at you, Knives. Anyway, let's listen. Let's keep listening about a tale about a ship.
I didn't keep my promise.
Promise?
Did you forget? I told you that I would tell you who my late night visitor was if you went on a date with me.
Oh, right.
And we went on a date, so guess I'll tell you now. Sunday at 2 a.m., I was visited by... Renju Akira.
What?
Son of a bitch! We could have saved ourselves some trouble if you told us earlier. I hate you! Okay, I'm just calming down here. Could have saved us a lot of trouble. If only you were a few years older, I could just smack you. No, I'm just kidding. Still, let's keep listening.
He seemed really sick. Probably because of his injury. At the time, I had no idea what had happened to him. He was sweating buckets, and he came up to me with this begging look in his eyes. He said, "Come with me." He seemed really desperate. I couldn't say no, so I got into his rental car. We went somewhere, I don't know where, some deserted building. Mr. Okira got out of the car, then grabbed my hand. He tried to pull me inside. I got scared. I pulled my hand away and ran.
But I thought you trusted the man. Why would you have run? Then I guess that kind of completely disregards that one pathway. But anyway. Why didn't you tell me, asshole?
Mr. Okira has done so much for me. He took care of me as a kid. He helped me at Lemniscate. I wanted to trust him. No matter what happens, I can't think of him as a bad person. I mean, he never did anything bad to me. He came to my house at 2 in the morning and tried to take me to an abandoned building, but you never know. Maybe he wanted to show me some flowers, or something that he found. Or it was like a prank he was filming for the internet, or something. And that's what I thought at the time. That's what I kept telling myself. But after hearing everything you've told me, I can't see Mr. Okira the same way. Maybe he's a part of NICE. Maybe he's trying to...
Will you shut up with that whole nice crap? That's not real. Anyway, what happened to Renji?
I don't know. I haven't seen him or spoken to him since.
Better not be lying to me anymore. What do they say in some fantasies? If you're lying to a person, your tongue will get ripped out by gremlins or something like that. It's some random old world European story thing. Anyway, what'd you do after you ran away?
Well, I didn't go home. I thought he might come back. I just walked around and went into a bunch of stores. Restaurants, coffee shops, net cafes. I was afraid that he would try to call me, so I turned off my phone too. And then at night, around 7 I think, I turned on my phone and got a Nile message from Mizuki. I want to stay at your place. I met up with her and took her home. I thought having her around would comfort me. I don't know.
You don't know? You don't know a lot of things, don't you? Even though you think you know a lot of things. Anyway, where did he take you exactly?
Iris, I need you to tell me one thing. Where did Renju take you? Where did he take you exactly?
It's been closed for 8 years. The chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Oh, okay, cool. Wait, is that supposed to be like some big revelation? Anyway, let's get out of here. Time to go to the abandoned factory. That'll bode well for us. Abandoned factory, Tuesday, 11:27 p.m.
Is this the place?
Yes.
This kind of reminds me of the final area in the last confrontational area in was it called Hard Rain or Heavy Rain? Yeah, it reminds me of that factory in that final scene. I don't want to say any more for spoilers for those who care about that type of thing, but yeah, it kind of gives me that type of vibe.
Where did Renju try to take you?
That door in the back.
This is...
A sync machine. Though it appears to be slightly different than the one in Abyss.
Could this be the prototype Peter was talking about?
The Chiba Police Department was working on a prototype, but it was stolen 6 years ago.
But what is it doing here? Hey, Iris, are you okay? Iris, stay with me!
Date, Iris's vital signs are going critical.
What? Why?
Unknown. But I believe the issue is with her brain.
Her brain?
Part of her brain is experiencing massive failure. If this continues...
Let's get her to a hospital.
Impossible. You do not have enough time. I estimate that Iris's brain can last only 10 to 15 more minutes before the damage is irreparable.
How do you know that?
I have scanned and analyzed her thoroughly. Her symptoms indicate that she will die within minutes.
What? Sync.
What?
I'll use the sync machine here to go inside her brain.
That will not cure her condition.
I'm not trying to cure her. 2 days ago, I saw the dead body. After that, we went into Sosajima's brain. And in his Somnium, I saved Iris. Somehow, I saved Iris in the real world, too.
Maybe you were in a parallel world or something.
If I do the same thing again...
You think you can save her?
Yes. Iva, please, help me.
Is that an order?
Yes.
Then I suppose I have no choice. My mission is to support you.
All right. We don't have a lot of time. Let's get moving.
Date, this device is a prototype. It is not identical to the one at Abyss.
You said that already, so what?
I do not know how to reset it. There must be a manual of some kind. We need to find that before we begin.
Alright, time to go into her brain and somehow save her from her brain tumor. Ugh. This game is weird. Anyway, let's look for the manual. Come on. It's a sink. No manual in the sink? Are you sure? Sure that's one of these obvious books right here? No? Okay. Plastic bucket. Nothing inside. The torso, man. Medical simulation mannequin. It's creepy. Oh yeah, I guess I can actually read these because these are actually new descriptive boxes. Bottled chemicals. Let's see. Lockers. No manual here. And nothing up there. Nothing down here. Nothing up here. Crane. The overhead crane. Ooh, mirror. Normal mirror. You think that's normal? Alright. Shelf C. A lot of stuff here. But no manual. Vice. It's a vice. It's a vice, baby! Oh, no. Oh, prototype sync equipment. I have no idea why this is here. We need to find the manual to operate it. Prototype sync equipment. Where's the damn manual for this thing? I don't know, man. Try harder. Get good, scrub. Sink chair. The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the sinking. Can we say sink a few more times? Please?
This is the console that controls the sync machine.
So if we use this...
The machine can be activated. But we need the manual first.
We need the manual. At least they're trying to find the manual instead of just pushing buttons and hoping it works. Oh, sorry. Sync console, but we need to find the manual to reset the machine first. Sync chair. Subject sync chair. The person sitting here is subject to the syncing. How gross. Iris is lying limp on the sync chair. Talk to her. Make her feel better. Iris isn't responding. We need to hurry. Or Iris is gonna, you know, life happens, dude. I mean, this is a surgical tray. I think we should just go into the vision just to help her before she dies. You know, hey, it's all right, we're here. You know, kind of like with Batman and like one of the final episodes of Batman or not Batman the Animated Series. I think it was Justice League Unlimited. I think it was like one of the final episodes or something like that. It was a good episode.
Date, is that thing on the shelf?
Oh, is it the manual, I guess? Well, let's look around more before we do that then, because I want to see if there's anything. A lawn desk in the corner of the room. No manual here. Oh, wouldn't it be on the bookshelf? There's a lot of books, but I don't see a manual. Yeah, you think that'd be the obvious one. It's a chair. Okay, just making sure. Oil drum. Oops. Medical shelf. Or yeah. Shelf full of medical chemicals. Or no, it's medicine shelf, sorry. CRT monitor. There's nothing on the screen. I wonder what Renju and Pewter were doing here. Obviously they're using the Abyss thing for something. But for what? It's hard to say. I guess that's it. I guess we do have to check the final shelf. Nothing else is popping up at me. And there's nothing for the rain. Of course, it's happening during a rain. Actually, would this be the... Look at that. The rain in the hole near the electronics? Wouldn't that be extremely dangerous? Okay, anyway. Sorry. Anything on the shelf or... No, just shelf A? Okay. Come on. There we go. The manual is on that shelf! It's on the shelf! Oh, there it is. I wonder if that pops up if you... Because I don't think it highlighted before. So, yeah, I guess you had to check it multiple times.
Found it! I don't believe it.
Date, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Shovel Forge again?
This looks kind of like the other time I synced with Iris, but there's a different atmosphere now. By the way, what happened to your usual appearance?
I decided to hold back this time. This is no time to be playing around. Putting that aside, you want to help Iris, correct? Then we need to hurry.
So what do we need to do?
Care to ask the owner of this world?
She's lost consciousness, even in her own somnium.
That proves how critical her condition is. Whoa!
For you shall then be blessed with eternal life.
What was that?
I do not know, but it appears as though we have no choice but to believe those words.
The fruit of immortality, huh? But I don't see any fruit.
We need to do something about this beam of light first.
I've seen that monument before, but back then...
Somnium scan, activate!
Looks like someone with a brain with a brain tumor. She's glitching out pretty badly. You can tell she's on death's doorstep. Sinking in the main. Number 2. Save Iris. To save her, you need to give her the fruit of immortality. Do we really want her to live forever? Who wants to live forever? Alright, I don't even remember how the song goes. Anyway.
Iris is unconscious.
Investigate, wake her up, talk to her. Well, investigate first, I guess.
Why can't we wake Iris up?
If we woke her up forcefully, she might become mentally and physically exhausted. We don't know if it is even possible for her to wake up.
The core is... It's the same one I saw in the last sync. If I touch the core like last time...
Even in the Somnium world, it might be better to not put too much burden on Iris.
You're right.
You know, we could just let her pass. It might be for the best, you know. But nope, we
Iris is
can't.
unconscious.
We can't let nature take its course. No, no. Let's try to wake her up, yo. Forcibly.
Iris, wake up. Iris!
She won't wake up.
Date, we should stop and try something else.
Yeah.
It's futile. Oops.
Iris
Oh,
is unconscious.
we got a bad thing for doing that. Well, nuts. Well, I'll probably end up having to reset this anyway at one point,
Iris
so
is
yeah, might as well just take the good with the bad.
Iris, can you hear me? Where is the fruit of immortality?
No use.
We are draining Iris's stamina and our time.
So we should be doing something else then.
Now, what else should we do? I don't know. Alright, let's look at the map. Oh, we got quite a few places to check out around here, so let's check this egg. The egg.
An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar cube to me.
Place what on pedestal? Dig? Okay. Anyway, let's investigate.
An egg-shaped monument. A pattern of a snake is carved into it. Opals are placed in the center. It must have some meaning to Iris, but I cannot determine what.
Looks like cheese cubes to me.
Could be Ouroboros.
An egg-shaped monument.
Anyway.
Looks more like a sugar...
Dig?
I can't do that without a pickaxe.
Why not chop it with your hands?
Impossible.
Yeah, worked for Captain Kirk.
An egg-shaped monument.
Looks more like a sugar...
Well, we don't have anything to place on the pedestal, do we? But, yeah, let's see what happens. Or we put it on our head. Why not? I've seen sillier things, I guess. Game? Okay, there we go.
I see. Putting this here cuts off the light.
I feel like I've seen this in a movie.
Don't you mean you've seen this in Iris's Somnium?
Just put it down. Huh? Didn't expect that.
No, this is... I see.
Did you figure something out?
Are you trying to make a pentagram or the Star of David?
This might turn into a pentagram.
Oh, I get it. That means...
Yes, that leaves this remaining.
This? Why are we playing the pronoun game? Anyway. Whoops, wrong button. So we can check all the pedestals. Might as well check them as well. See what's going on.
A monument is placed on top of the pedestal.
I thought it was almond tofu on top of a rice cake.
You're just gonna keep saying different things until it makes you feel better, aren't you?
Ah, so that's what happens.
Yeah. If that's what's gonna happen, I guess we don't need to move it.
I assume if you did check it before putting that thing on the pedestal, it would have said something about, like, the pedestal and what it's used for and so forth and so on. Oh yeah, I gotta see if there's any secrets around this map. Or if it's one of those where we have to end up doing something, then it unlocks the secret. I don't think I'm seeing anything, though. Yeah, I know I'm wasting time, but really it's... I mean, I'll end up having to restart anyway. I usually end up having to do that the first time anyway, so... Look at this arch.
An arch.
This is called a torii.
A toriel gate, yeah.
I feel as though we shouldn't go through here.
We can't leave Iris behind.
I don't know, I've been trying to do this the whole freaking game. The game just won't let me, man. It forces these relationships upon you. It's sickening. Yeah, I guess it must be. This must be one of those areas where the secret will pop up after a certain event occurs. At least what I'm seeing, anyway. Yeah, I guess so. I've walked around all across this place, so all right. I assume most of these pedals are probably gonna have the same response.
I thought
if
it was
we,
almond tofu on top of a rice.
Yeah, let's see if it's the same thing.
Ah, so that...
Okay, yeah, it's just repeating itself. At least it gives you different. Okay, so we don't have to check any of the pedestals because they're all going to be the same. Irises unguiculars and Iris unguicularis. Yes. Okay. Alright, chat. Actually, maybe this gives us a different response if we're...
Is that what it is?
Yeah, sure, why not? 1/9 of 1/10.
Fixtures like these at a shrine are typically used as lanterns.
I see. So what can we use it for?
A monument is placed on that pedestal, but we don't have a place to put this one. I therefore conclude that this pedestal is meaningless.
We wasted our time.
I don't feel too bad about it. A lot of people waste their time on everyday things, you know? It's all about how you utilize it, you know? The bad, you take the good with the bad. But can we rest Iris from the death knell that she's been put in, similar to Sleeping Beauty and Snow White and others such as herself? I might be being a bit generous in that matter. But find out what we do next time in the next episode of AI Somnium, or the Somnium Files. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.